seen this shit. You taking me high, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, tell me you love me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
yards, the gain there. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 22-yard line, a 7-yard pickup.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Penix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice shot there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Falcons.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Second and goal.
Okay, ready?
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go.
First carry of the game now. Here's Brees Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Try and throw with Milton. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's got it. 1st down, a pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Yaya Diaby getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Let's go now. 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Here we go. Back to 50, cut 19, cut 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's fourth down.
For the Seahawks.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
33-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And this will be incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, here's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Track him, 60.
Here's Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
70 ranges,
try to throw it with Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go! On the ground, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block.
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown Falcons. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and a yard.
Come on.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle. Give up the middle with Hall. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Seattle. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Moody now for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
The
Seattle.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
2 yards on
They'll
the
come up
pickup.
on a second down and 8. To throw is Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now Penix to throw on second down. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Penix gonna throw again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pressure on lead. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. 18, 5, Mustang 19. Ready?
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
They put Wilson in motion.
70.
Ooh. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They put Wilson in motion. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Throwing on second down is Milton. This one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
16 yards.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Cup 19. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Chap 60. Chap 60.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
Robinson, a 1st down, and more. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. And here's Bijan. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cardinal.
And off. Here comes Hall. Oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panthers 60, Panthers 19, 18. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. This one complete to Washington. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
79 Broncos.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's to Pitts, the tight end. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 54 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front, and 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit. here at this stage of the game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Milton. They'll set up the screen to Hall, finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first down, it's Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
45-yard line.
To throw is Penix. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punt. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
20.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Ocean man is Johnston. On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson, and that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's complete. It's Metcalf. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 36
to the air once more is Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second level.
And he will score! Game on! Garrett Wilson! Touchdown Seahawks! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19!
Throwing again is Milton. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70!
Here's Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Warriors 17! Here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Trap 60!
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Dragon 60! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Buffalo 18! Take over!
On 3rd down, Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Here we go! Ready!
Here's Hall. And he's got another one. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down.
19 right. Ready? 18 guard.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll drop to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll run here. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And a lefty Penix on first down. Quick throw, taken in. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Eagle. Track him, 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And it comes to 4th and 2.
Ready? 19 Lion. Cougar 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 19 tight.
4th down, and here's Penix. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Zombie Nation.